Good morning. This is the penultimate sketchbook. This is sketchbook 26. And this pretty much charts the time from the move from paediatric ICU to the early days of being on the ward that we are still presently on. Wonderful Melanie's ward, which is a ward just for teenagers, which is absolutely brilliant. This was a quote from one of the nurses. In the early days of being on the ward were kind of when I fell apart, if I'm honest. It's like that. That's when you finally sort of breathe and start to feel everything that you've had to kind of put on hold. I was very, very fortunate here. We were allocated one-to-one nursing for our girl 24/7 as well, so I was actually able to take proper time. One of the symptoms I got was I would suddenly start sobbing uncontrollably whilst walking down the main central corridor of the hospital, so I renamed it Horridor. Sort of same idea. I hated it. I wasn't able to control it, and I really, really hate crying in public, but it wasn't within my control. Oh, there was some twists and turns. Our daughter's health. There was the odd, bizarre thing, including a quick little trip back to PICU, which was very upsetting, but thankfully very short-lived. I really did start to struggle with a very hyperactive mind and creativity, and I felt like a thousand bouncy balls pinging around the place. I never knew what I was going to be thinking or feeling one second to the next. I was able to start really recovering from some of the very difficult things that were said during our time in PICU. The psych team here are very useful and talked to me about the concept of the tolerance window. It's worth looking up. It helped me a lot process what I was going through. And it was autumn, and I took a huge amount of solace looking out the window, surrounded, there's a really lovely garden here at Ronald McDonald House, and I would stare at the leaves changing colour, and I found that incredibly helpful and beautiful. Yeah. At one particular point, I just had to stay in my room for a couple of days. I had to sort of phone the ward and say, I'm really sorry, I need to recoup. And they were incredibly supportive, and it was important, and it was the beginning of me beginning to make my way back. I'm very grateful to the ward team here for that. And yeah, I was sort of fairly obsessive. I was drawing and drawing and drawing, and not sleeping very much. I had a lot of medical stuff to learn as well, so that was difficult. This is just a pretty painting. No purpose to that one, it just looks nice. Similar. I really enjoyed making this one. Oh gosh, that's still the case, just paperwork and waiting, more emails, more Teams meetings, more MDTs, and another just gentle fun painting. I think coming to the end. One more. Oh, this is just my wonderful kids coming and looking out for and supporting their sister. Oh no, one more. Oh yeah, just a bit of fun. I've got some new pens whilst here, and it's me playing with them. There we go, sketchbook 26. Thank you.